Our next guest is a powerful voice in leadership and community building. Her latest book, Front Porch Wisdom, invites women in leadership positions to take a seat and gain a new understanding on how to successfully navigate that corporate ladder. Dr. Froswa Booker-Drew is the guide and author and joins me to share so much more. Good morning to you.
Good morning.
So glad to have you here this morning. So tell me, what inspired you to write this book specifically for women of color in leadership roles?
You know, I've been in leadership for 30 plus years, and I was doing this leadership circle for women of color, and InterVarsity Press reached out and said, we'd love for you to write a book about your experiences. And so this is really my way of sharing what I've gone through, using data as well and case studies to be able to give people tools and tips on how they can navigate very challenging waters.
So do you share your experiences, literally what you
yes.
went through, like the gritty details as
Yes,
well? Oh my
yes.
gosh, okay, so this is gonna be a good read indeed. The title is so inviting though, Front Porch Wisdom. What does that phrase mean to you and how does it set the tone for the book?
So I grew up in Shreveport, Louisiana, and front porches were everywhere. And they were these places where women would gather and you felt safe and you saw kids getting their hair braided. And so I wanted to write a book that created that safe space where women could get the wisdom from the elders and they could see themselves in the stories. And so the front porch for me is a place where we all congregate when we need a place to feel safe, where we can convene, where we know that we belong.
Well, you know what? I think a lot of people can connect to that feeling though. Even I can, you know, when I go to my grandparents' house and we all sit on the front porch and then they share their wisdom and all the things. And so it really does feel like something you can really connect with. You in the book talk also a little bit, or at least I think a lot, honestly, about your faith and your values. And tell me why those are so important, especially in those leadership roles. Why do you need to hold on to those?
Well, your faith guides you. Whatever you believe is going to be the guiding source for your actions and what you do. And so it's important to be rooted in something. Otherwise, you will fall prey to anything that happens. And just because there's change that comes along, and it will, your faith is going to ground you. And I wanted to use my faith as a place to show women you can be successful, you can lead, but you can lead from a place of confidence and knowing that it's greater than you. And it's not always about you.
Yes, indeed. Stand for something or you'll fall for anything.
Absolutely.
Amen to that. Many leadership books overlook the unique challenges faced by women of color. So what are some of those specific challenges that Front Porch Wisdom really targets or even gives readers a little bit of comfort in to know that they're not alone going through it?
You know, I talk about the imposter syndrome, and I base it on this. Yeah, I base it on this article that I read in Harvard Business Review. These two amazing scholars talked about stop telling women that they have imposter syndrome, because the reality is sometimes the environments that we're in make us question ourselves. And so I want women to begin to start questioning, are you really an imposter? Are you in a place that makes you wonder if you actually belong? And so that's one piece of the book. The other one that I talk about using my faith is, you know, examples like Leah. Leah in the Bible was rejected. What does it mean when you're in a workspace and you get a lot of rejection letters when you're applying and you feel like I want to get promoted, but I don't get the opportunity? How do you still stay true to yourself despite maybe getting those rejection letters and knowing your value?
It sounds like this book is really for a wide spectrum of people, from somebody looking for a job in leadership to someone who's already there, someone who already has experience. It's just a wide array. And so tell me, if there's someone right now, because we have fabulous women who watch GMT from work or they work from home and they're listening right now, what is maybe a tip or a tool from the book that women can use today at work?
You know, I talk a lot about my research interest, which is social capital. How do you build relationships? And I think women need to understand the importance of creating their own front porches. How do you create communities where you feel safe, where you get wisdom? So on your job, how do you network with people beyond your department and build relationships outside of it? What does it mean to build relationships in community so that you have support, that when you are looking for opportunities, you don't have to send out your resume. You've got people that are in spaces and places that can connect you.
Yes, indeed. Oh my gosh, that was a sound clip right there. That was perfect. For people who want to find the book and really want to get some more tips and tools from you, because it really sounds like this book is so thorough, where can they find it?
They can go on Amazon to get it. InterVarsity Press is also my publisher, and it's there. So you can find it in any major bookstore.
Pretty much anywhere.
Yeah.
Very, very good. Thank you so much for joining us. Appreciate you.